Imyourdesstiny. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're coming back to me, mwah, thank you so much. I took a 4-year YouTube hiatus break and I posted my very first vlog last week, and I'm back and I'm so happy to be back because today we're going to be talking about something I feel passionate about, and it's that everyone should consider leaving their hometown. Now I know that it might not be for everyone. Maybe you don't want to leave, but considering you saw the title of this video and you've always had that curiosity, or you always felt that pull that you wanted to leave and move to a bigger city, I know exactly how you feel. I grew up in a small city in Texas called El Paso, Texas. And even though I love the city now, I mean, I can look back at it after being away for almost 10 years. Oh my God, I'm old. I moved out at 19, so it's almost gonna be 10 years. And I'm sorry, I just realized it was gonna be 10 years. This is shocking to me. Honestly, if I never left, I don't think I would recognize the person that I am today, because moving away taught me independence. It taught me confidence in myself, in my decision making, and it gave me a different perspective on life. And even through other people's life, I was able to meet new people that gave me a new perspective on life. And maybe I would never have met them if I stayed. So I have some notes. Before I left, I was very easily influenced by my friends. I was so comfortable. But I quickly realized that if I stayed in that city that I grew up in, I was always going to be put in a box. And I was always just so curious about what it would be like to move to a big city. If you clicked on this video, I'm really hoping it's because you really want to move your hometown, but you probably are scared and you're hoping to find someone to tell you it's going to be okay. Trust me when I tell you I had the exact same fears. I was scared that I was going to be a failure, that I wasn't going to be able to make it on my own, and then I would have to move back, and then everybody was going to know, and what would they think of me? Oh my gosh. Or I was scared that because I was moving to a city where I didn't know anyone, I didn't have any family, that maybe I was going to get lonely. And could I survive without everything and everyone that I've known for my entire life? I also had this fear of disappointing my family. But staying out of fear is also a choice. And that choice will also have its consequences. And if you decide that you are going to be moving away, let me tell you all of the things it taught me. It taught me about independence. I was able to make decisions alone. I had nobody to influence me, to tell me what to do or how to do it. I had to figure it out by myself. In reality, it wasn't easy moving out, living on your own. It's hard work. You have to be ready to hustle. But through doing the hard things, I gained so much confidence and self-trust. At that point, nobody could tell me shit. I was paying my own bills. I was surviving on my own. So, yeah, I could be able to do everything by myself. I also learned about other people, other cultures. I was able to try different foods, and it just opened up my mind to different perspectives. And the best part of moving away, I feel, was I was able to reinvent myself. I was able to have a different diet. I was able to have a different lifestyle. I was able to dress different. I was able to walk into a room and I knew that nobody knew me there. Nobody knew who I used to date. Nobody knew who I was associated with or what job I used to work at. Living in a small city, I always felt like I needed to be toned down. I couldn't be too much to make the people around me uncomfortable. And I can't just talk about the pros without talking about my hardships as well, which was I experienced so much loneliness. My very first year moving out, I worked 2 jobs. I was so busy working all week that when it came around to my day off, I didn't have the energy to go out and meet new people. And even when I did, it was just always a little difficult to make genuine friendships, and it got to me. I would cry myself to sleep. I would feel extremely lonely. And then, you would call your sister or someone hoping to keep you company, but then they wouldn't answer because they have their own lives, and you now realize that you kind of just have to be alone. The cure for that was always just a good night's sleep. Another con that I personally experienced was because I lived in a city that was primarily Hispanic people. When I left, I then experienced racism. Just a quick story, this lady thought I took a picture of her credit card when I checked her out. And even though through the footage, the cops were able to see me swipe the card and give it right back, they still had to give me the investigation. And even though I wasn't necessarily scared, I just was shocked that someone would profile me as somebody who would rob them because of the color of my skin. I also experienced so much guilt because I am the eldest sister, and I felt guilty for leaving my siblings. I felt like I abandoned them. It can make you feel selfish, and it was really the hardest part in leaving. Those were just growing pains. Growth is uncomfortable, but it's necessary. And you know what else happens when you move away from your hometown? You then realize who actually supports you. Because the people I thought I was so close with, they never checked up on me when I left. I never heard from them again. Distance revealed who actually supports me, who's actually with me. If you're still wondering, should I move out? Am I the type of person that should move away from their hometown? I'm gonna tell you the type of people I think should move away from their hometown. The first type of person is people who feel stuck, people who need a reset, people who are misunderstood, people who need healing and learning, and creative people. If the city you live in doesn't let you spread your wings and encourage you to do that creative endeavor, I think you should consider leaving. When I left, I had $400 to my bank account. I had a rinky-dinky car. I had no job. I had a roommate who was willing to share a 1-bedroom apartment, and we would split everything down to groceries. But I truly had no plan. I just had faith. Faith in myself, faith in God, and faith that no matter what I decided to do, somehow, some way, everything was gonna work out. I can look back at it now and I just know, like, God was really working for me. He made sure that I left and that I was able to have this beautiful life that I now get to experience. This was all the plan the whole time. If you want something, and God knows you want something, and it's meant for you, there is nothing that could hold you back besides yourself. Honestly, if this video can convince one person to leave their hometown, to take a risk on themselves, then this video did its job. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. God bless you. I love you.